Well, hello all. Now, a lot of people are thinking that things look bad, which they do, but next year it'll look even worse, and the year after that, and the year after that. And we'll think back on this as being kind of a mild time, the time that was just before the hard time came. Let's talk about wildfire. Since the big fire up in Canada engulfed an entire town called Lytton, which is in Canada, with a population of 300, which were evacuated, but the fire engulfed in the entire town in just 15 minutes. 15 minutes to just roar right through a town. But they say the reason it did that is because the temperatures just before that were 121 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's enough to get almost anything combustible. And that's exactly what happened. You had spontaneous combustion going on while the wind blew the embers and lighting everything on fire. But it's not just towns that get hammered from these big fires. There's now a new type of wildfire that breeds cumulus of clouds. These towering inferno of smoke and ash and water vapor, and it causes lightning, dry lightning, which then can sometimes these clouds will shoot above or behind the actual storm, depending on what the big winds are doing, and they'll light things on fire in front or in back or inside, depending on the smoke direction. The big problem is the extreme fire behaviors. These big fires generate its own dry lightning, fire-induced clouds, and is becoming more common. But let's not even discuss the fire tornadoes that are becoming the norm. But I have a little card here. Now, this is the fire. This is the fire here. It creates these clouds with embers in it. They drift over and then they start to fall down in front, trapping everybody in between. So that's why it's so bad that these type of fires are now commonplace. Now, of course, they're telling us that this was the norm, that we haven't seen this type of fire in a 100-year event. You know, that old thing, 100-year, 50-year, 1,000-year event. Whenever they don't know what to say about it, they just say that. These huge fires are mostly human-made. There are the dry lightning fires, but most of the big fires are human-set, one way or another, either deliberately or accidentally. But humans need to learn fire science and learn it very quickly. The triangle thing, where you need three types of things happening all at once to even create fire. So if you could take one of those parts and get rid of it, fire can't exist or barely exist. So it's a good thing to have fire science once in a while in your life, since we're all going to be living with it. Now, unfortunately, on the last video, we were talking about moving into cement houses. Unfortunately, that will never happen because there isn't enough cement left on the planet to build enough houses to stave off the bad weather that's coming. Unfortunately, people are just going to have to go through this, no matter what it is that's coming our way. There's just not much of a fix for all of us. For the very wealthy, yeah, there's a fix for a while, but they'll be at the very end of all hell, and they'll have to go through even a worse time than we did, maybe. You never know. But we're all facing the same dilemma. How to continue when people are determined to fly and have vacations far away from where they live. It just doesn't mix on this planet. But looks like someone's going up to Alaska. I do appreciate all the ups, the downs, the new subscribers, and definitely the comments and the commenters. And the mosquitoes need to go away. The mosquitoes are coming back.